thought I'd been singled out then. It's like, what have I done now? Finally leaving Plymouth, heading to Santander. Let the journey begin. It's going to be epic. As you can see, out of all that, letting all them past, not one thank you. Miserable gits. Morning guys. As you can see, this is my cabin for the night, which is on the Pont Avon cruise. Not much of a tour really, but they're small enough, but they do the job. As you can see, double bunk bed, that folds up to there. I actually had a really good night's sleep. It's first thing in the morning, I actually just woke up and knackered. Yeah, pretty much charging devices at the minute, and in here is the bathroom. And you can see shower. Hiya. And yeah, that's about it. But like I say, it does the job. Really good night's sleep, and I couldn't ask for more really. I guess the main thing I will say to anybody that is going to go on a trip, a bike trip, or even on a cruise is the room is optional. You don't have to have it, but I would highly recommend getting it, because if you're going to spend the whole 24 hours out on deck, it's going to be a very uncomfortable crossing. There's not going to be anywhere you can lie down, and there's kids everywhere doing my tits in. So I'm quite happy to have a nice room that I can come here and just get away from it. So I'm going to go out and get some breakfast now, so I might see you shortly. So this is part of the shift that we're on. It's first thing in the morning, just coming out now just to get a bit of fresh air and to catch up with you guys and tell you the story about how I ended up at the wrong port. So just give me a minute, I'll get around here and I'll get to set up. Right, I don't know if you guys can hear me too well because the audio's not too great in the GoPro, but I originally saved 2 addresses for Plymouth Port and Portsmouth Port. And I both saved them under Santander for whatever reason. And then first thing in the morning, when I'd been setting off at 6 AM to head down to where I thought was Plymouth, was actually Portsmouth. So when I pressed the address for the sat nav, it's obviously just set up straight away for Portsmouth. So anyway, I headed in 6 hours, to get down to Portsmouth, leaving at 6 AM in the morning. I get there and go to the information desk to see whereabout I go to park up and what have you. And they tell me there is no boat that goes in the afternoon from there to Santander. It goes from Plymouth. So you can imagine my reaction to that. I then had to I had to find the address for the Plymouth, which is 4.5 hours drive away. 4 hours drive away, sorry, which means I would have only made it by half an hour if everything went to plan. So literally, I input the code, the postcode for Plymouth, and probably doing 145, 150 down the motorway, pretty much all the way there. So, as you can imagine, very stupid, careless, but I didn't give 2 fucks. That had to be done. All the way back, just that, all the way down, just sort of, straight to Plymouth. And half an hour to go, and I finally made it. All the bikes were parked up, ready to get on, and I made it by the skin of my teeth. But that day, I didn't give 2 cares in the world. Whatever was happening, I was getting on that boat. So, and I was like that. I can't believe what was happening to me, because it's not like me to be that stupid to put in 2 codes and save them under the same address. But all's good anyway. I'm here, I'm on the boat, and we're heading to Santander. And in the next 4 hours, 3.5 hours, we'll be arriving at Santander. So once I get off there, I'll probably do a bit of footage of me getting off the boat, because I couldn't do any footage of me getting on the boat just due to the fact that I was only just making it by the skin of my teeth, and to me set up the camera and get the GoPro stuff ready would have just meant that it just would have been too much of a rush and a pain in the arse, and I wouldn't have enjoyed doing what I was doing at that point, but I was just so what's the word, shitting myself. So yeah, I'll do a bit of footage of me getting off the boat, and then I'll pull over, get set up, and then I'll head to my first destination. So yeah, all is good in the end.